Hello guys, I don't know if you guys can hear me, but this is my first live. I don't know if anyone's watching. I can't even tell if anyone's watching. Um, Hello Art Foodie, hello Glows. Why you want it? I don't know what's why you want it, but yeah. So today I'm going to do a live for the first time. Um, it's just to see how this thing works. I'm not exactly expecting any viewers honestly. Or I'm expecting like two viewers and I have one viewer, so that's great. Thank you, nice crayfish. Yes. So this is the male crayfish and I'm going to feed it soon. But yeah. And let's see, live chat. There you go. Yes. And his name, why don't you help me name it? Let's see. What is a good name for this this crayfish? I can do a poll. Let me see. Huh. Oh, this is so cute. Look at this reaction. Whale. Call him Whale? You want me to name him Whale? Oh my goodness. So hilarious. Okay. Can you hear me well? Alright, so there's a poll. Name Moira. I can name the female Moira. That's hilarious. I could. Yes. I could probably you know, let's see. Recording date, but Moira. Okay. Name the girl Roland. The girl Roland? Okay. That's an okay idea, but so here's the male. So since I'm walking here, this little guy looks all all posed up and everything. That's because I'm right in front of him. But I'm gonna give him some food. So I feed him some food here, and some food here too for these guys. So these guys can come here. So I drop some food, and soon they'll all come. But yeah, Moira is a good name. But I did come up with. Oh yeah, thank you. Yeah, nice guppies. Yeah, I do have a couple of guppies, but not a lot of guppies though. Yes, I do have a couple of guppies. And I just wanted to answer a couple of questions for you guys. Do like a live Q&A session with you guys. And you guys have any questions or anything like that? Thanks. My day's been good. It's really hot. It's really hot here. Always it's very hot. You said no to the poll. No to the poll. I don't get it. But my day's been good, and it's been fun. But yes, so ask questions about crayfishes, because I would like to do a little session for you guys, for the viewers. It's pretty bright here, huh? I guess this works better. There you go. We have a female crayfish coming this way. To feed. But I have total of 12 crayfishes so far. And yeah, I have total of 12 I have total of 12 crayfishes, and I did get them I'd say like a couple months ago, and then so this is like the size that they get up to when they become when you have them for a couple of months. They're about like 3 finger size and length of like I guess like 4 inches, 5 inches. Yes, yes, you did. You bought them. You bought most of them actually, and the ones that you bought them are the ones that are alive, and the ones that I bought them, they all died. But yes, that you got the lucky hand. How many male and female do you have? So I have one, two, three, four, 5 males total, and since I have 12, that leaves me with 7 females. Yes, you do. But yes, so I have these guys, and I guess to talk about these crayfishes, since we have them right in front of us, I would say that crayfish is a really fun hobby and really fun like animal to um, like have as a pet and to do a breeding project with. But it's not actually that easy to breed these guys, only because you have to study a lot. There's a lot of things to know. There's a lot of research to be done for these guys, and I don't think there's a lot of like answers out there, and that's one of the reasons why I'm doing this. Like my channel, I want to answer the questions that I used to have, and I want people in community to in this community of what's it called, crayfish, um, to do well because it's such a small community. But let me do a poll real quick. Moira for Moira, and Lulu, and the other one, Peanut. Name for the female crayfish. Da-da-da. And then Peanut. Mm. There you go. So I'm gonna do another poll there. Let's see. What's a weird fact on crayfish? Weird fact about crayfish? I guess I could mention a couple. Is that they can actually grow their own limbs after it's been cut off. I don't know if you guys know, but that's a fact. When crayfish lose, you know, their limbs, whether it be their claws or their one of those tiny arms or the legs, they can grow them back within a month or two. And yes, I can buy you a box of masks. Wow, what a relevant question to this live stream. But yes, I can buy you a box of masks. But also another weird fact about crayfish is that um, when they bury, their berry means like when the female gets pregnant and has eggs under her belly, we call them buried because it looks like berries. Um, though they sometimes they come out colorful. Just because it's colorful doesn't mean it's good. Usually the colorful ones are the dead baby crayfishes, and the black ones are the live crayfishes. And what happens is that when the female buries and has a lot of colorful eggs, she usually drops them, meaning like she literally drops them on the ground, and they get either eaten or just get trashed. So all those dead baby crayfish eggs all die like that. That's another weird fact. But I guess so. One of the questions that I would answer for you guys is if I'm going to expand on my fish tank number size. So as of right now, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have a total of 8 tanks that's active, but only 6 of them house shrimp crayfish and um, fishes. But I mean, I used to have about 20 fish tanks, and now I only have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't think I'll expand as of right now because there's a limit to how many fish tanks that I should own. I mean, I can own more. I do have more. They're in the garage, like stocked away as of right now. But I am planning on expanding later when I get a chance, but not in this house or the room because I think this is the limit. Like 6 to 8 fish tank is a limit, and then I do have a 30-gallon tank, like a reservoir that holds fresh water for the water changes. But yeah, that's a good question. How much do you spend a month? Like, are you asking in terms of how much I spend on these crayfishes and fishes and shrimps, or how much do I spend like generally, like personal use? I'm guessing that you're asking in regards to how much I spend on aquatics total. I can't tell you because it's personal, but I guess I used to spend about I guess anywhere from $50 to $100 a month when I first started for a couple of months because I had to purchase a bunch of stuff like the filters and when I actually do have a chart, Google Docs that lists all the things I ever bought for the fish hobby because it went over budget. I didn't expect it to go this high, but I keep track of how much I spend on this hobby because I don't want to spend too much, but then I already did spend too much. So, but I still like to keep track on things of how much I spend and what I bought and where I bought them and whatnot. So that's a secret. You'll figure it out. I don't want to scare you guys off, so I'll keep that a secret. But right now, these days, I spend anywhere from $0 a month to maximum like $30. Yeah, I don't spend that much money on this hobby anymore, only because I have all the tools, the lightings and filters and whatnot to support all these crayfishes and these animals that I keep in my tanks. So I don't spend that much money. I would spend money on like I guess a couple more lightings because I want like really good lighting, and then a couple more like filter bags because I don't want anything to smell. Also like deodorizer so my room doesn't smell when guests come and whatnot. So I care a lot for smell. Sound isn't exactly an option because it's bound to make noise, but smell is something that I'm very sensitive about, and humidity. So I invested a couple fans in my room. And me, they're fighting. Look, the male and female, they're fighting. So I believe the female caught the male's claw right now, and the male is caught. Oh, she might break his claw right now. Actually, this doesn't look too good. But this is how they fight. If things go wrong, I'm gonna have to intervene. But the female has the male's claw, and she's holding onto it, like basically holding hands. Oh, the female is actually very aggressive. Female is the one that's on the inside, and the male is the one that's on the outside approaching. But I just uploaded a TikTok of these guys like mating. So they were mating, but now I guess the female isn't in the good mood. So this is how they would fight, and if it gets bad, the male or female will literally tear the opponent apart into pieces. So these crayfishes are very aggressive. I guess that's one thing I like to tell you guys about these crayfishes. These guys are really aggressive, and these guys don't necessarily like. You can't exactly keep too many of them in the tank. So this is one of the better hobbies only because of that, because there's a limit to how many you can keep in a tank. Whereas, the fishes and shrimps, you can keep at least like 50 in a 10-gallon tank, 50 to 100 in a 10-gallon. But in a 10-gallon tank for these guys, you can maximum keep like three crayfishes, so 2 females and 1 male. That's like the maximum for 10-gallon tank for these crayfishes. So I guess that's one thing I would like to let you guys know, that you can. There's a limit to how many you can keep and whatnot. But are you enjoying this live, baby? This live is for you. But I'm actually gonna upload this, and this video will be one of my live videos on YouTube channel. So what do you think? Chat. It says say something. Say something right here. Type. So this live stream is actually going to be published for the public to watch, and hopefully, I'm hoping that people watch this and find it helpful. But I doubt that anyone will watch, so I'll just do whatever since this is my also first live, and I don't even have that many views anyway in my other videos. Like I barely have any views. But I did check my other videos, and then it seems as if a couple of them has a couple of thousands of views, and they actually helped other people. That's exactly the point of this channel. I'm trying to help people answer questions that they have about specific breeds and stuff like that. So if people found it helpful, that's great. If they didn't, there's tons of videos on YouTube, so you can literally go somewhere else. Literally. But are you enjoying this? I asked you, are you enjoying this? And you didn't answer anything. So I'm gonna do another poll. Dun, 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 it's so fun. Are you enjoying this live stream? And then yes or no. Dun, dun. Okay, so the one that you see right in front of you on the left side is a female. You can tell that it's a female because usually the claws are wider, and the male's claws are usually thinner and longer. Yeah, that's one way to tell. Thank you. Yay, that's good. Okay. Good. So we're gonna name the female, this crayfish that you see right here, we're gonna name her Moira. So her name is Moira now. And can you like react here? Can you send me money? Send me money. I would like some money, please. Money, please. I would like some money. Money. And the money. The money. If I play a music, can you guys hear it? Can you hear it? Like, I should play like a music or something. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, no one's watching this, so literally, it doesn't matter what I say. But this is just one of those live videos. But as we go, if once I get more viewers, I'll try to answer more solid questions. I do have a list of questions, and I prepared answers for them, but it's kind of irrelevant for this live because it's my first live. You're washing dishes? That's great. Wow, you're watching this live while I'm washing dishes. That's so great. So this live is for you while you wash your dishes. I hope it's entertaining. It's like a background noise, basically. You know, like a background noise. So I'm gonna focus a little bit more on her. There you go. I don't know if this helps like focus or not. It's not like focus. Is it too close? Oh, I think so. There you go. Okay, well, have fun dishing. I mean, what am I saying? Have fun washing dishes. But yes, meanwhile, I'll continue on with a couple of questions that I prepared for the viewers, potential viewers in the future. But yes, so I answer one of the questions, and then so when it comes to crayfishes, I guess so buying them. Let's start from like the beginning. When you guys go to buy these crayfishes, I guess thanks. So a couple of things to keep in mind when you guys are buying these crayfishes is that if anyone that you know, or if anyone can give you a feedback on the quality of the crayfishes that you get or you plan on getting, definitely ask, because it's really like half and half most of the times. By that I mean when you go to the store and look at the crayfishes, they may look healthy, but when you bring them home, they might die in like a couple of days. All of them, basically. And that happened to me very recently. One of my ex coworkers told me about this place where they sell crayfish for a really cheap price, and he already bought like two of them. And since he recommended, I decided to go and then like get some crayfish for myself. So I bought a total of four crayfishes, $10 each. So actually, I bought five total. So $10 each, and I gave him $50 for cash. And a week later, all of them died. All five of them died, and then one of my ex coworkers, crayfish died, so he was left with one. So out of seven crayfish that we bought from the store, literally all died except for one. So you don't want to waste your money on this. Honestly, I've wasted a lot of money on shrimps and whatnot. Having to buy from like a seller who sells it for really cheap. It's not like the best thing to do. The cheapness doesn't necessarily means that it's good. So I just want you guys to know that, and making sure that where you buy these crayfishes is well trusted and the quality is good, and making sure that you know what you're getting, kind of like, because some crayfishes they turn to a different color when they molt. By that I mean I bought this red crayfish one time. It was like super red, like super duper duper red. Like entire body was red, not orange. So I bought it because I didn't want the orange. And I got the red ones. I got three red ones. And when they molted, they changed color entirely. The patterns are all different, and the color was off. It was like pinkish, and it didn't look too clean. This overall pattern and color wasn't what I was looking for, so I'm not too happy about that. But do your research before you buy them, because you don't want to waste your money, because these crayfishes aren't cheap. When I first bought them, it was I think $12.99, and now I went up to $17.99, and now probably like $19.99. So it doubled in price because of all the prices are going up. But definitely make sure you know where you're getting these from, and the price is right and the quality is good and everything. Yes, that's one thing to note before you buy them, and then definitely before you get these guys, even before you like go to the store, do your researches. Usually the people at the store, if you ask, they'll try to get you to buy these guys, but that's not the best way to buy them, because it's a store. They will, of course, they're trying to make money, so they want you to buy. They won't tell you all the details, and then all the research that you should have done before you buy them. So definitely do your research. These guys are very aggressive. I didn't believe any of the any of the sayings about these guys' behaviors being like aggressive, because how aggressive can these tiny little things get? So I didn't trust those like reviews and comments when I read the behaviors of these guys online. But the first set of crayfishes that I bought, which were a male and a female, right? And I brought them home, and the next day, the male ate all the limbs of the female. So the female was left with just its body limbless, no limbs at all. The claws, the legs were all eaten by the male. And I don't know if she was alive, but I think she was dead by the time. Like when I woke up in the morning to check up on the tank, the male was already finishing off one of the legs. So that's when I realized, oh shoot, like these guys are actually like really aggressive. So definitely do your researches, and then if you definitely have questions, that you can ask in my channel. Um, But yeah, and these guys aren't cheap. And from where I am from, I'm in California. These guys are available at my local fish stores, so I'm not too worried about it. But I'm trying to start my own colony and my own thing. Since I already spent enough money, I want to make sure I expand on these guys successfully, so I don't spend any more money purchasing these guys. I want to be the seller, not the buyer anymore. That's what I mean because um, it's fun to make a couple of bucks, doing this hobby. Because what else are you gonna make money off of in terms of hobby? That's as easy as this kind of hobby. You just sit around and these guys do all the work. They produce, and they do all the work. Oh, the tank setup. So the tank setup, I did a couple of videos on tank setup for these guys, but as you can see in the screen on the screen right now, you definitely want to have like a lot of hiding spaces. Like in this case, we have a lot of tunnels. You see total of 3 tunnels, but these hiding cave-like places are very important for these crayfishes because crustaceans usually like to hide under things, inside things, in dark places. So that's why they crawl into darker places. So when you turn the light off, they would usually go in there in those tunnels and spend their night. And they usually protect their back, like their tail area. So they are very sensitive with how like open or closed the backside is in terms of the tunnel. If it's open tunnel, they'll be a little stressed out. But if it's closed one, then they'll be happier. So definitely have a lot of hiding spaces, hiding places for these guys when you set a tank up. And that's why I tell my viewers that you can keep 1 crayfish in a 10-gallon or 4. Most people say don't keep multiple crayfish in 1 tank, but I can do it because I provide them a lot of hiding spaces. So as long as you provide them a lot of hiding spaces, you can keep multiples. Right now I have a male and female. Never keep a male and male because male and male, they will kill each other in like 5 minutes. From the second you put them in the same tank to, I don't know, whenever, until one of them dies. So that's a good question. Good question. So tank setup. Also, no live plants. No live plants for these guys. They will literally destroy every live thing that they see in their tank. That's why you don't see any greens in my tank. I used to have greens in my tank, but I realized that these guys like to dig. They like to create their own like habitat, so they mess around with everything. So no greens at all. No live things. Nothing that you can like you value basically. Also, you see in the bag it's the sponge filter, but sponge filter is also like not recommended apparently because these crayfishes they nibble on them and then like a couple weeks later you can see how much they nibbled on them. But I think it's fine as of right now. As long as you feed them at proper time and whatnot, it'll be perfect. But I guess I'll just do this live for 30 minutes. So I have a minute left. But do you have any questions, Buggy? Before I go, this is gonna be a 30-minute stream, and it's been pretty fun, successful. I was able to start this anyway. So I guess that's the successful part. I am finishing my live. So don't ask. No. This is gonna go like public, right? And they will be able to see the chat. So yes, I do. And everyone, this is my girlfriend. And now the entire internet knows. I don't know how many people will watch this video, but I don't know. But it's been 30 minutes, so this live is over. Not life is over, but live is over. And thank you, Buggy, for watching. And I'll do another live whenever I want. Probably like sometime, like whenever. But thank you for watching. and I'll do another live later. Until then, if you guys have questions, ask. Thank you. Thank you. This has been fun. Okay. I'm a dip. This is so cute. Well, thank you for watching for my one viewer and for one like. Bye-bye. 31. Ta-da.